Guys, online student, please check your audio and video. Online student, please check your audio and video, guys. Yeah. Now we need to think about working with what, guys? How to perform non-select operation using HQL and JPQL. See, non-select operation means insert, update, delete. When they are done, table data is modified. Inserting record is modifying data. Updating record, modifying data. Deleting record also indirectly changing the data. Na? 10 records are there, I made 9 records. Definitely it is changing the data or not? Yes, definitely it falls under what? Changing data. Okay, now listen. Whenever these changes are happened, we need to commit the changes. To commit the changes, we need to use commit operations, right, guys? Okay, there is an annotation called @transactional. Whenever modifications are done, no exceptions are raised after modification or during modification. It will commit the changes to database. Otherwise, whatever partial changes that are happened, they will be rolled back. Before exception, whatever changes done, they will be rolled back. What is that annotation we got? @transaction. Whenever you are using any non-select persistence operation using HQL or JPQL, on the top of method or on the top of repository interface, or at least on the top of service class method or service class, you must write @transaction. Today I will write on the custom method was custom query method. Today I will write on the top of what, guys? Custom query method. That's it, guys. Okay, guys. Performing non-select operations using HQL, JPQL in what? Query methods. Super. Tell me. Insert HQL, JPQL is not supported. Insert query is not there. Why? Insert query cannot use generator to generate the ID value. Save method can do that. That's why it's always recommended to perform what? Save object operation using session.save only. There is no insert. What is that, guys? Insert HQL query or JPQL query. Why? While working with the queries, can I involve the generators? No, that's the reason. For other non-select operations like delete, update, we need to place what? @query plus @modifying annotation. Generally, query contains select operations, guys. But when you write @modifying, it becomes ready to see what? Non-select queries, nothing but update and delete queries. Anyhow, insert query is not there. Anyhow, insert SQL query is not there. If you are not taking separate service class, then you need to place what? @transactional on the top of repository interface or on the top of query plus modifying method. Otherwise, you need to place on the top of what? Service class method or service class itself. In one place, @transactional is required or not required? Okay. What's the use of these transactionals are? Select query don't modify data, so we don't need to commit the data. So we don't need @transactional annotation. Sir, while working with this query annotation for select operation, did I place @transactional? No. Why? Is it modifying data? Select operations are modifying data. They're just selecting data. So is there any need of placing @transactional? Definitely. Non-select queries modify data. Come on, guys. So we need to commit the data. So we need to place @transactional annotation on the top of method at what? Various levels. @transactional commits the data if things are going smoothly. Otherwise, @transactional roll backs the data, nothing but uncommits the data. Roll backs the data, nothing but what, guys? Uncommits the data. While executing query or logic, everything goes smoothly, no exception raised. It will happily commit it. Some problems came, guys. It will roll back. Clear, boss? Super. Let me write one delete query, one update query. Anyhow, insert query is not possible. Why? Insert query cannot work with generators. But at the rate ID value must be generated dynamically or not. That is possible only with session.save method. I'm saying repo.save method, right? Repo.save can involve generator to generate the ID value. Definitely. What's our workspace, guys? 901 PB. Done, guys. Yeah, where is this? Data JPA query methods now? Yes. We are dealing with the stock info. We are happily dealing with what? Stock info. I'll write transactional modifying everything here itself. Okay, yesterday we dealt with aggregate operations. Okay, let it be, guys. Yeah, public. Yeah, this non-select queries gives numeric value, na? Indicating number of records that are updated. Come on. Indicating number of records that are updated, it will give what? Numeric value. Public int. Tell me. Update stock price by update stock price stock price by update stock price. Tell me, guys. What is this? Which stock price you want to update? Which stock price you want to? No, I want to update all stock price by percentage, given percentage. Float percentage. It's a float or double? Update stock price by percentage. Now, all stock prices I want to increase by some percentage, guys. So I'm giving that percentage. I'm giving that percentage. Okay, guys. Otherwise, I can do like this. String exchange name. Belonging to one exchange, I want to increase the stock prices by given percentage. Exchange name. What name, guys? String exchange name. Yeah. Yeah. First one is what? At the rate query. What, guys? At the rate query. Tell me here, what is this? Update stock info. Set price is equal to price plus. I said percentage, right, guys? Price is equal to price plus price into, right, boss? Price into what is this? Percentage. Price into 1 minute. Percentage by 100. Where tell me exchange name is equal to a property name should not disturb the this one. Exchange name is equal to name. Where exchange name is equal to colon name, guys. Exchange name is equal to colon name. Belonging to this exchange, any stock value, price should be increased by what? This. At the rate modify. At the rate modify. Next. At the rate transactional. At the rate modifying. At the rate transactional. So, JPA repository runner was. Transactional for committing changes, modifying to tell that it is not a select query, it is a non-select query, right, boss? Into count is equal to tell me. Not service, guys. We have not taken service directly. Stock report dot okay, update stock. Percentage is 10%. I want updated by 10%. What's the name? What's the name? BSC. BSC stocks only. I want to update by 10%. Sys out number of stocks that are updated. Number of stocks that are updated. What is their count? Number of stocks that are updated is what? Count. I hope you got it. Understood, guys? I want reply. Number of stocks that are updated is count, boss. Yes, my dear. Can we set how many step to roll back? Nothing. Exception means completely roll back. No exception means completely committed. No question of steps to roll back, right? Okay, now let's see, guys. BSC stocks will be incremented by 10%. Let me open SQL developer here. Rollback means save option. Na? Dhanush Reddy, forget about SQL, right? At least English meaning you apply. Commit means save. Rollback means what? Unsave. Control Z, undo. Undo activity. Forget about SQL terminology. At least apply English meaning there. Rollback is save operation. Han Purush. Tables, guys. What is that table? Stock info. Stock info. Where is this, guys? Yeah, this one. Yeah, tell me here, what is there? Yeah, how many stocks belongs to BSC? Almost all stocks are 3 stocks. What's the existing price, guys? 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. 1, 4, 5, 6 is there, right, boss? Okay. Now let's see after running this application, how does it changes? Run as Java application. Number of stocks that are updated is what, guys? Number of stocks that are updated is what, guys? 3 is coming over here or not there? Okay. You completed SQL after. Array, SQL. Don't give explanation, Dhanush Reddy. English meaning of rollback is what? First of all, tell me. It is nowhere related to your SQL knowledge, boss. Yeah, it is 3801 has come, 1601 come. It is incremented by 10% or not? It is hiked by 10% or not, boss? Come on. So with this, we completed update. But transactional, you remove, modifying, you remove. It will not work if you remove both of them. Try. Okay. So shall we go for some delete query now? I want to delete those stocks whose price range is 1000 to 2000. Whose price range is 1000 to 3000. Okay. Public int remove stocks by price range. Remove stocks by price range. Tell me. Double. What is there, guys? Double start, double end. Double start, double end. Copy this, paste it. At the rate modifying, at the rate transaction. Update stock info. Tell me. Set price is equal to or delete query. Fine. Delete from stock info. Delete from stock info where price greater than or equal to start and price less than or equal to colon. Price greater than or equal to colon start. Price less than or equal to colon. That was. Right click, run on Java application. I did not call a 1 minute. I did not call it. Go to the runner class, boss. Go to the runner class, stop it. Number of records that are deleted. What, guys? Number of records that are deleted. Now tell me, what is this? Stock repo dot remove stock by price range. Remove stock by price range. What is the price range, guys? 1000. What is there? 2. Remove stock by price range. Right click, guys. Run as Java. Right click, guys. Run as Java application. Number of records that are deleted is what? 1. Satisfying this, only one record is there, that one record is gone. I think second record is that kind of thing that is gone. But whatever it is, we're able to execute queries, non-select queries with our choice conditions, transactional extra, at the rate modifying extra. Don't forget to place other things. Everything is okay. Yeah. So this is about non-select operations, guys. Using query method having native SQL queries. Sir, when should I go for it? Generally, we are coming to this to write code as what? Database software independent code, because SQL queries are database software dependent. We want to write entire logic as what? Database software independent by avoiding SQL queries. See guys, first try with predefined methods. Then try with what? Query method, finder method. Come on. All doors are closed, but your requirement is not completing. But you know that can be done by using original SQL queries. For example, I want to deal with the date value, sysdate. That is specific to Oracle. Do you think same function will work in other database software? Okay, I want to create a table. Temporary table, I want to create table. I want to execute. Insert query not possible na? In HQL. Okay, I want to make it possible. For whatever things not possible with HQL, finder methods, come on. Predefined methods, think about doing from where? Native SQL. Native SQL means original SQL queries. Are SQL queries, native SQL queries, both are one and same. Native means original, from where you belong to, right? People ask, na, you are there in Delhi, I know that. But what is your native place? If someone asks PM Modi, what is your native place? He will take one village name or town name in what? Gujarat or not? Though he is, though he is there in capital city from 20, 30 years, because of his 40 works, because of his what? Party works and prime minister position. But at the end, when someone asks what is his native place, they need to reply it or not, guys. Definitely they need to reply it or not. I want reply, boss. Got it, guys? Understanding my statement? Using query methods having native SQL queries, guys. Native queries means underlying database software specific SQL queries. Yeah, yeah. Any numeric data type you can take while dealing with this. If underlying or database software is Oracle, they are specific to Oracle. Use native SQL queries to perform those operations which are not possible with what? HQL, JPQL queries. Native SQL queries means database software specific query. Insert query, there are not there. Data operations, DDL queries, create table, drop table. Through HQL not possible, but schema generation is possible. To call PL SQL procedures, yes. To do all these things, we can think about working with what? Native SQL queries or not, guys? Super. Right, boss. Rahman, int is not fixed, but any numeric return type we can take. Use query annotation with native query is equal to true param to work with native SQL queries. While working with native SQL queries, we can place three types of parameters. Number one, JDBC style. Number two, ordinal positional param, named param. Native SQL supports all three types of parameters. There's a good news or not? HQL, JPQL supports only two types of parameter. Native SQL queries will be written using DB table name and column name. Native SQL queries based persistence logic is what? Database software dependent persistence logic. Why dependent? Because SQL queries are database software specific, na? That's why. See guys, here what I have written, insert query. This is a HQL query, native SQL query, native. Native query is equal to true, right boss? Then I dealt with date. Select sysdate from dual, native query is equal to true. Create table temp, native query is equal to this. Here I'm creating temporary table now, boss. But okay, these queries, if these queries are select queries, at the rate modifying transaction is not required. If it is non-select query, here also you should keep what? At the rate modifying at the rate transaction. We should think about placing them both or not, guys. We definitely need to think about placing them both or not. I want reply, guys. Okay. I will not show everything, guys. I'll show one, two things. What is that? Go to repository interface. Here, I'll try to get the system date. What, guys? I try to get the system date and I try to create a temporary table, right? Which are not possible by using HQL, JPQL. Not even possible by using predefined method. Not even possible by using which methods, guys? Even predefined methods also we cannot achieve that. Using predefined methods also we cannot achieve that, right, guys? Super. Tell me. Public string. Public string. Public int. Create table. Create tab. Create temp tab, guys. What is this? Create a temp tab. Create a temp tab. Tell me here, guys. At the rate copy paste. Tell me here, what should I do here? Create a table temp. Call. What is there, guys? Create a table temp. Column 1, number 5. Column 1, number 5. Number 5 within brackets, na? Yeah. Create a table temp, column 1, number 5, guys. Okay, I'm asking to create a table, boss, nothing else. This is one thing, guys. Public string. What is that? Public string. What is that? Show date. Show date. Here is what? At the rate query. At the rate query. Tell me here, what is this? Select sysdate from dual. What is there? Select sysdate. Dual is the dummy table, na boss? Okay. So now let me call both the methods now. This is my runner class. This is my runner class, right, boss? Okay. First method is what? Stock repo dot. What is there, guys? Stock repo dot. Tell me here. Create temp tab. Next. Sysout. System date. Stock repo dot. Show date. This will create a table now. Yeah. Stock report dot create temp tab, boys. Oh, we have not placed a native query true now. It's my mistake then. Okay, here what is there? Value is equal to native query is equal to true. Value is equal to, come on, tell me, native query is equal to true. What is equal to true, guys? Native query is equal to true, boss. Perfect. Here we are simply getting native query is equal to true. Yeah, I think these also will be treated as non-select queries. Come on. Both are treated as non-select queries. To tell them they are non-select query, what should I do? At the rate modifying. At the rate transaction. At the rate modifying, at the rate transaction. Copy these guys, paste it. At the rate modifying, at the rate transaction. Oh. Acha, this is a select only, na? For second one, this is not required. For date one, not required, guys. Here semicolon is required for method declaration. And we call the methods nicely here. Okay, right click, run on, not this. What is this, guys? Custom query methods, huh? Come on. Right click, guys, run on Java application. Tell me, Hibernate, create table, table is created, select sysdate from dual. 2024 has come now, and table also created here. Okay, let me check whether table is created properly or not. Right click, refresh. So what is the table I'm looking for? Temp. Temp table is created. One column is there, and in that column, no data is there. We're able to create and execute native SQL queries, boss. Life is easy, boss. HQL, JPQL queries will go to database software as SQL queries, translated queries. That means every HQL, JPQL query will be converted into what? Native SQL query internally. Native SQL queries are given to Spring Data JP application. Given to Spring Data JP application will go to underlying database software as it is for execution without any translation. Native SQL queries given to Spring Data JP application will go to underlying database software as it is for execution without any translation. Will go as it is. That means without any modification, no translation. So that means native SQL queries are fast in performance as HQL queries are. Native SQL. Why? They go and execute in database software directly without participating in translation. If it is HQL, JPQL query, what happened? Whatever queries you write, they will be translated first into SQL query and will execute in database software. Why, sir? As of now, database software understands only SQL query. So whatever you give instruction in HQL, JPQL, Spring Data, JPA, some other high-end technology. But at the end, they go and execute in database software as SQL queries. What queries, guys? SQL queries. Understanding my point? So for these query methods, proxy class will be generated or not? will be generated. Why, sir? Only query is given by us, guys. Taking that query, using JDBC code, sending and executing them in database software. For that one, some code is required or not required. That code is available in in-memory proxy class because we are not writing it. It is already available in what? In-memory proxy class. Got it, guys? Super. Okay. How Hibernate generate query here, despite we write the query. The Hibernate takes the query and uses the query. What is there in that? Hibernate takes your query, uses that query, and same query is coming as a log message. Same query is coming as log message. Okay. Yeah, for MySQL related queries you have to use because native SQL queries, na. So generally we use those queries which are not common. So common, not common means specific syntax will be there. If you can use specific syntax in MySQL, for example, you want to get sysdate, system date. In Oracle, it is sysdate, but in MySQL, it is now off. In MySQL, it is what, guys? Now off. File open. Yeah. File open. Tell me, guys. Yeah, last one. July. Yeah, new feature, guys. New feature and great feature. What is that feature? Versioning and timestamping feature. What's the feature name, guys? Versioning and timestamping. Versioning and timestamping feature. What this feature says, you know, guys, come on. Whenever you insert the record, I keep track of when record is inserted in a separate column. Okay, first I'm talking about timestamp feature. Timestamp feature is enabled means for every record, it will maintain two extra columns. Column number one, when it is created, when it is inserted to the table. Column number two, when that is updated. When that record is updated. For each updation, update column value will change, but insertion time is only one time, na? So first column is what? Creation related column. Second column is what? Updation related column. So whenever record is created, create related column will be used. Whenever record updated, update related column will be updated. But we don't do anything, it will happen internally. The moment you enable this feature, Hibernate will take care of it. That is what? Timestamp feature. Keeps track of when record is inserted, accessed and modified. Also, accessed and modified. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Super. Vinod Rajput, you only say native SQL query and you only asking should I use entity class or table name. Native SQL queries are original SQL queries. Original SQL queries should be written by using table name. I think that's an important point I have highlighted also. We know they are not focusing, man. In the list of native SQL queries will be written based on table name and column names. Okay. Then what about the versioning features or what this version feature will do? Version keeps track of how many times the record is loaded and modified by Hibernate. Insertion time, one extra column will be there representing version. When record is inserted, version column holds 0. When record is inserted, version column holds what? 0. When record is updated, same version column will be increased by 1. But when When it will be, when for when that happen, if we update the record, if we load and update the record using Hibernate persistence logic, not by using other persistence logic. If you load and update the record by using Hibernate persistence logic, that column value will be incremented by 1. 0 becomes 1. One more person, one more time you updated, loaded and updated. 2. One more time you loaded and updated. What is that? 4. Like these things are going to take place or not, guys? Come on. Clear, my dear. Got it? The version feature keeps track of how many times the object or record is loaded and modified by Hibernate. Come on, guys. Next, time stamping feature, guys. What is that? It keeps track of when record is inserted and when record is what? Lastly accessed and modified. Lastly accessed and modified. Both are beautiful feature, but for both features, we need not to do anything manually. We have ready-made features of Hibernate na. We have annotations for that, and we need to take some classes of that kind. Now we can check how it can be done. Now we'll check how it can be done, guys. Come on, boss. Are you with me? Super. Okay, let's see. Versioning. It keeps track of how many times the entity object is loaded and modified using Hibernate logic directly or indirect. For this, we need to add what annotation? @ annotation on the top of which property? Numeric property, which internally creates what? One numeric column in the DB table, whose value will be incremented by 1 for every update operation on the object. What are the use cases, guys? What is that? Keeping caller tune change count, keeping CAC of DOB change count in Aadhaar, and etc. If color tune people, what they say, Airtel people, first 3 changes free, fourth change charges applied, right? Aadhaar card also, first time free, second time onwards they say what? 50 rupees for each modification, right now, boss? So by like that, we can, while using version feature, we can keep track of how many times the record is loaded and modified by Hibernate persistence logic. Loaded and modified through Hibernate persistence logic. Clear, my dear? Got it? Time stamping feature, boss. What is time stamping feature? Keeps track of when the object is saved and when the object is lastly updated. It will maintain both date and time values of when the object is saved and when the object is lastly updated. For this, we need to use what? @ creation timestamp and @update timestamp on java.time.local date time type properties of entity class. Okay, to maintain, I want to have a property mapped with the column holding creation time, @creation time. No, there should be one more column, keep on holding when it is lastly accessed and modified. Come on, guys. Okay, that is what? Update timestamp. Update timestamp. Okay, useful. Useful to keep track of when the bank account is opened and lastly operated. Useful to keep track of, tell me, Flipkart Gmail account opened and lastly operated. So I want to, Flipkart people want to, when this fellow opened the account and when it is lastly operated. When it was last time, that is operated, right, guys? To implement this feature in JDBC, can we think about implementing this feature in JDBC? Automatical updating what? Count column value, automatical updating what? Creations timestamp, updation of timestamp. Is it going to be that much simple, guys? Do you really think it is going to be that much simple? I want reply, boss. Super. Because we need to use triggers, lot of query execution, everything. But in Hibernate or Spring Data JPA, things can be done just like that by using what? Few annotation or not, guys. By simply using few annotation, things can be done just like that or not, boss. Okay. Is it not interesting feature, boss? Definitely. Shall we see this feature practically, my dear? My voice is breaking. It's perfect, guys. Same old net. Is it okay now? Am I audible? I think it's not breaking, guys. It's not breaking. Okay, let's take one bank example, guys. When I insert record in bank table, okay, initially version 0 should be there. Creation timestamp, system date and time should be there. Update timestamp null. When I load and modify the same record, come on, man, either balance or name, whatever it is. Tell me what happened. Version count becomes how much? 1. Next one, guys. Creation timestamp unchanged, it remains unchanged. Updation timestamp how much, guys? Updation same time. Current date and time will come when it is got updated lastly. Current date and time come when it got last time updated, right? So we'll go for bank statement, bank account example. Whenever withdraw done, deposit done, modification done, transfer money done, table data will be changed continuously or not, guys? File new Spring Starter project. File new Spring Starter project. What is this? 05. What is this, guys? What is this? Versioning, versioning and timestamp. Versioning and timestamp. Remaining all are same. Lambda API I may need. Oracle driver. In future, I may connect to MySQL also. Right? Okay, next one, guys. I think these are enough now. Okay, Spring Data JPA. Spring Data JPA, guys. Say next, say finish. Project 6, it's created or not created? Project 5 only, na? Custom query method. Where is process 6? Sequence is disturbed. Did I give wrong number? Boot IOC I taken. Oh, sorry. Boot, boot data. Boot data pros 6. Boot data pros 6, guys. Yes, we are taking this versioning and time stamping, guys. Come on. Right click, new package, com.nt.entity, com.nt.entity, guys. Next, new package, com.nt.service, new package, com.nt.repository. Versioning and timestamping of application. Versioning and what? Timestamp. Entity, repository, runner, service. Entity, repository, runner, service. Here is my application dot port number. Embedded server port number, guys. Server dot port is equal to what, guys? 4041. Repository interface service, this one. First of all, let me create the entity class, guys. Bank account. What account, guys? Bank account. Private long account number. Private string holder name. Private float balance. Balance in the account, guys. Balance in the account. Okay, how to make this one as this one? At the rate ID. At the rate generated value. Generated value. Tell me. Strategy is equal to auto. I'm asking to use auto there. Hmm. How to make this one as entity class? At the rate end. How to make this mapped with the table? Table name is equal to JPA underscore bank account. At the rate entity, at the rate table. Okay. Next one. At the rate data. At the rate column. LUMNA. LNGTH. Length 25, guys. Okay, here I'm going for private, uh, private integer version. At the rate column, integer version. I want to maintain same version as the column, guys. No need of any special configuration. But to tell that you are responsible for version, I'm placing version there. Okay. Next, private local date time created on. What is that? Local date time created on. Private local date time updated on. At the rate auto wide. At the rate auto wide, guys. At the rate auto wide auto. Control plus shift plus. Yeah. In local date time, T is capital, it seems. Yeah, I think here not at the rate auto wide, guys. Sorry, mistake is. Here, what is there? Create timestamp. At the rate creation timestamp. Come on. At the rate update. We are simply taking what, guys? Properties. Supporting timestamping feature. Which feature, guys? Timestamp. This is for version. These two are for what? Timestamp. Okay. Here is my bank account dot Java. What dot Java? Here is my bank account dot Java, boss. After that, what next? Yeah. I need to think about writing code to insert the record. Interface, guys. iBank. Acha, before that, let me develop one repository interface, guys. Repository. Interface. Tell me. iBank account to repository. iBank account repository. Tell me. JPA repository. Hmm. What repository, guys? JPA repository. This is my bank account. Integer or long? Wrapper type is long, na? Yeah, we are ready with this. Okay. Yeah, next one is a service class. Here we need to decide the business methods, na boss. Definitely we need to decide the business. New interface. iBank service. iBank management service. iBank management service. Next, guys. New class. Bank management service IMPL. Add. Tell me. Super class or super interface? It should implement interface, right? Class implementing interface. Tell me here what is there? At the rate service. Inject the repository. Private. Tell me. iBank account repository. What is there? Bank repo. I'm injecting. What is that? Yeah. Need to write the method for inserting record now. Let me write the method for inserting record. Whenever I call the method, those two properties related columns will be created dynamically. In those columns, come on guys, values will be inserted automatically or not, boss? It's a public, guys. Tell me next one. String is the return type. Register account. What is there, guys? Register account. How I'm going to get this information, guys? Account class object I'm going to get. Bank account. What is this? Bank account, guys. Register account, bank account, account. What's the problem? We are in the service implementation or service interface. Cut it. We need this one in service interface now. Control plus shift plus. Bank account. Bank account. ACCUNT. Yeah. Next one, guys. Public register account. Public string. Register account. Bank account. Account. Bank account. String. What is there? Okay. Update balance. Can I say transfer money or withdraw money, deposit money? Whenever I do withdraw deposit, come on, balance is modifying out. Both counts will be incremented by one. Both counts will be incremented by one or not there. But it is not talking to real database. It is not. Are we talking to real database now? Are we really talking to real database now? No. Okay. So if not talking to real database, there's no question of modifying data, right, boss? No question of, okay, maybe whatever is there, balance, we access and modify. Right, we'll do. Withdraw. Withdraw. Long ACCNO. What is this? Long account number, boss. After that, what next? Long account number. Tell me next one. Okay, double amount. Double amount to transfer, Babu. Long account number, double amount. Yeah, tell me here, what is there? Deposit. Both the methods are updating records now. Deposit. Deposit. Double amount. What is there, guys? Double amount. Withdraw, deposit. We need to implement these logics. Okay, first let me implement which methods? Register user. Add implement unimplemented methods. Yeah, register account, guys. Tell me here what is there, guys. Okay. Long ID val is equal to what is this? Bank repo dot save and bank repo dot save account dot get account number. Okay, there's a bank account is created with the ID value. Yeah, plus ID value with the account number. The account number, these guys. Come on. Super. What? Yeah. After that, we have to implement withdraw and deposit methods also. After all, we need to implement deposit and withdraw methods. First, load object, guys. We need to think about loading the object. Tell me. You need to think about loading the object, guys. Think about load object. Tell me here, how does this? Optional. Optional bank account OPT is equal to bank repo dot. What is that? Bank repo dot find by ID. Yeah. Here idea ACCNO. You write account number. ACCNO. Okay, guys. Tell me if OPT is present. If OPT is present. Is present. Tell me, guys. Bank account is equal to OPT dot get. You get the bank account class object, guys. Come on. Yeah. ACC dot set. ACT dot set balance. Whether we have not taken balance property, yes, balance. Balance is equal to, what should I do? I have to deduct from amount. ACC dot set balance. Set balance. ACC dot get balance minus amount. Yeah. Set balance. We'll make it this one also double, guys. Tension will not be there. Yeah. Okay, then what should I do? I have to save this. When you call save method when regard is exist, you will get what? Update operation. You will get update operation. Tell me. Bank repo dot. Just now I injected one thing na. Bank repo dot save. Bank repo dot save. Here what I do? Return. What is that, guys? Return. Bank account is saved. With the ID value plus ID value. ID value is equal to ID value. Is it ID value, guys? We did not put any ID value anywhere. ACC and I can take. Yes, ACC. Like this withdraw is happening now. Get balance minus amount, guys. Okay. Same thing is there for this plus amount. What is this? Plus amount. Whatever we did for withdrawals, reverse we are doing for deposit na, boss. Reverse we are doing for deposit or not? Come on. Yeah. Else condition. I didn't know. Achha. Public string deposit. What's the error? Rename the method to deposit. Spell mistake, huh? No. What's the problem? Under method. Withdraw. Yeah. Find by ID, account number. Account dot this amount. Bank account is saved with ID value ACNO. ID value ACNO. Next one is what, guys? Record not found. Bank account is not found. Fine. Bank account is not found. Here also better to write else block na, boss. That is withdraw. close it. Here also better to write else block, else bank account is not. Array, message is wrong. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Message is wrong. Bank account is saved with ID value. That is not a issue. Bank account is updated. Updated with the balance. Return. What is there? Return. Bank account is not. Deposit. We have taken what? Bank account is not. Bank account is 1 minute. Bank account is deposited. Deposited with money. Bank account is deposited with what? Money. Bank account is not found. Clear, boss? Deposit is done. Else, why it's a problem with else here? Else, yeah, else, guys. Bank account is not found. I hope you understood the logics, guys. Yeah. Deposit is over, save is over, all these things are over, right, guys? So now we have to develop the runner class here. Runner package is taken or not taken? Taken where, guys? Runner. Not taken, Rababu. New package com.nt.runners. Runners package is taken or not, boss? Okay, there. What is this? Versioning and timestamp. Versioning. Versioning and timestamp runner, boss. Versioning and timestamp runner. What's the runner, guys? Command line runner, boss. What's the runner, guys? Command line runner. At the rate component. Okay, I have to inject service one now. I have to inject service one. Yeah, tell me, guys. Private, come on. Private. iBank management service, bank service. I need to inject this one or not there? At the rate auto. What, guys? At the rate auto. Okay, next one. We have to call the first insert method. Let's see. String message is equal to bank service dot register account. Okay, here what is there? Bank account is equal to new bank account of bank account is equal to new bank account of. Tell me, account dot set ACNO 1001. What is there? It will be generated dynamically. Set holder name Raja. Next, set balance. Account dot set balance. What is there? Set balance 9,000. Remaining everything will come dynamically now, boss. Tell me here account. Shout message. Right click, run on. What's the problem? Oh, application dot properties is copied or not? Application dot properties, guys. We need to copy paste application dot properties entries. Save paste. Yeah, it is pointing to Oracle database only now. Yes. Okay. 06, right click. What is this? Java application. Yeah. First time record is inserted. What is the table I have taken? What's the table name I have taken, guys? No table name is taken. Oh, JPA underscore bank. Yeah, JPA underscore. What is that, guys? Bank account. Are not coming, Rabab. JPA underscore. Let me refresh it first. Refresh it. Ping it. Data. Version 0 because just inserted. Updated on, created on, same data has come. Why? Because initially both are same. Balance, account number, and holder name. Came or not came? I try to update the record for the first time. I try to update this record, my dear. Let me search for it. I inserted the record now. I update the record. How to update the record, guys? Bank service dot. What is there? Withdraw. Account number is how much, guys? One only or any bigger one is generated? One. One. What is the balance, guys? Some 3,000. Yeah. Sys out. Sys out message one. Right, boss? Sys out message one. I'm modifying for the first time now. I'm modifying for the first time now, boss. Okay, version should be incremented by 1. Update date should be changed, not the insert date. Creation date is forever fixed, guys. Run as, what's the problem? Not this. Go to main class of main method. Right click, run as Java application, guys. Or you can go for Spring Boot. Update is done, guys, right? Observe, see, refresh. Version count is how much? 1. Updation count is changed or not? 6th July 24. Insertion 6th July 24, 10. Here 10:58. Here 10:24. It is automatically updated or not, guys? Come on. You just add annotation. It is given to keep track of how many times record is loaded and modified. How many times record is loaded and updated. Loaded and updated. Okay, it's very useful in real scenarios. What kind of scenarios, guys? I want to know when user enter into the account, how much time he is in the account. Come on, when he signed out, that kind of information I want to keep track of. I can do in this use cases model or not, guys. Interesting, boss. This is about version and timestamp. Keeps track of when record is inserted and how many times inserted, how many times it is been updated. Go here. What is there, guys? Mhm. This is your code. Spring data JPA. What is this? Spring, tell me. 901. Spring data JPA. What is there? It's happening or not, guys? Versioning and time stamping. Automatically on one table, I want to enable monitor to get the enable monitor. Yeah. How many time record is modified? When modified, when it is updated. When the record is updated. That is also we need to understand. Cool, guys. So next class will be on Monday. This Sunday, I'll keep one or other tool in your Google Drive. Try to watch it. Right? Thank you. Have a nice day. Yeah, you can leave the meeting.